Hey guys, welcome to Streets of Rage 2. I'm MegaGWolf and I'm about to show you one of my favorite beat 'em ups of all time. And it's definitely up there with like my favorite Mega Drive games ever, honestly. Because I am super fucking hyped for Streets of Rage 4. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. And they just recently showed off that they are implementing a retro mode. So the idea is you can play as characters or like these versions of the characters from Streets of Rage 1 and 2, and I think there's a little bit of 3 representation, but I don't think it's as much as they've just added Zan is his name. And it's the music. They've also introduced the 1 and 2's music, and it's so nostalgic to me. Like, this track, Go Straight, is just, it's so iconic. It's so memorable. It's one of the best tracks the Mega Drive has to offer. And I thought, you know, I haven't done a retro game Let's Play in so long. I think the last one I properly did was the Golden Axe games, and even then I didn't do 3, because I never grew up playing 3. I played 1 and 2. Same with this. Then again, the only reason I'm not playing through 1 right now is because that last level, the boss rush, is basically like a nightmare for me. I've never really beaten it properly. The closest I've done is with the Pixelated Memories video I did on these games. You're also going to be hearing Grand Upper a lot because it's like my favorite move. Oh my god, it's so good! I love this game so much! You're going to basically hear me gushing about this so much. And yeah, them putting in the retro music into Streets of Rage 4 basically got me in the mood to play this. It's been getting me in the mood to play beat 'em ups. That, and I, you know, actually released my episode on River City Girls, and that's kind of the same deal. Oh, yes! That is a good use of my A move, if I don't say so myself. If I should say so myself. So, for those of you who are uneducated and don't know what exactly I'm doing, I'm beating people up. That's the main gimmick of the game. I am beating dudes up, ooh, and hopefully not dying. I have my standard beat 'em up move. Okay, there must be a way, or like, I just spam the buttons to not be thrown by these guys. I think there's like a specific button set I'm meant to press to basically not get thrown. But woo! Yeah, see, there's like that. Oh, that was perfect. Ha! So I have my basic attacks, I can jump and attack, and I have my A move, which in the first game, you use the cops, basically, and they'll come in and shoot a big gun, and they'll do a shit ton of damage to the enemies on screen. But in this case, it is like a special move, and you have 2 different types. You have the standing special, which is just a, basically, it's a good clear move if you're being surrounded, because it knocks everyone down. Ow. And then you have the forward A move, which is basically a good combo move. So like, you'll go pow, pow, and then forward and A, and then you'll continue to just pummel them. The downside of these moves is they take health to use. The standard A move only takes health if it hits someone, and the forward A move always takes health, even if you don't hit someone. Woo! Hey, no knives for you, buddy. You don't know Jack. So yeah, I'm probably gonna like exhaust all of my dialogue and my proper commentary during these first few levels because I can't help but gush about this game sometimes, I must admit. I love like pretty much every track in this game, I swear to God. It's just, oh, it's so good. And one of the things I love is honestly the variety, like the terrain, the areas you go to, are always varied. Like, there's always something new and interesting. And that's honestly one of the things I wasn't a big fan of in the third. I mean, the third had some pretty good set pieces. And the first one was kind of like all urban areas. But like, this one, you have all kinds of different scenarios. And, you know, we're going from the streets to a club, to a bar, basically. We're going into a back alley in a bit, and that's all in one stage, you know, and I can't wait to see what they do in Streets of Rage 4 with the environments and, like, the areas we visit. Some of the places that I've already seen in, like, trailers and stuff looks insane, and I cannot wait. Ooh. But I used to play this with a friend a lot, co-op, which was a lot easier. So I don't know if I'm going to... I don't know if I'm going to be as good as I was back then, but hopefully... I don't actually know which move was more damaging when it comes to the throwing. I don't know if... Because, like, you have this throw. That's good for throwing enemies into other enemies. But then you have the one where you go around them and slam them into the ground. I don't actually know if that one does more damage. I almost feel like it would, because you don't have the luxury of, you know, being able to throw the enemies into other enemies. And of course you have the famous stun lock technique, where you basically hit enemies in a certain, like this, and you can stun lock them. A classic. Yeah, I definitely think the backwards throw does more damage than... Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I ate the chicken. I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's fine. Hopefully, we won't need it. This guy's main gimmick is throwing, and when you find out that you can negate a throw, then he doesn't really have a whole lot to really... Hiya! Got him. He doesn't really have a lot to throw at you. We've already got 8 lives. Mind you, I did up the life counter to 8. And I believe it goes past 9. So we can still collect lives and get as many lives as possible. Despite the display only displaying 9. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, though. And with this being on Steam now, with remote play, you can easily get a co-op game going. It's the same with River City Girls as well, or any beat 'em up. Kind of been wanting to play Double Dragon Neon as well, because that one's a really good one too. A little bit sluggish here and there, but I did like what they did with it overall. Plus it has like the best villain ever. It's basically Papyrus. Or Skeletor. It's a combination of both. And then with, you know, that sassiness that we all need in our lives. I love beat-em-up games, man. Like, damn. Not enough people have tried beat-em-up games. They're so much fun. That's why I'm really looking forward to Streets of Rage 4. And I'm going to be saying that a lot, I imagine. But yeah, we played back in the day. Man. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't talk to the person that I used to play with, like, back in the day. Well, no, I talked to one of them. Because I never owned the first game. I never owned Streets of Rage 1, but my friend Jamie did. And me and him used to play that all the time. Now, with 2, though, I used to play with another friend who, he's kind of moved on, gotten on with their life now. And we used to, oh my god, destroy our thumbs playing this game on the old Mega Drive controller. That D-pad was sharp in all of the wrong places. But it was an absolute blast to play. I remember us getting stuck on the boss of this level quite a lot because he is a bit of a bitch, not gonna lie. He's not not my friend, but the boss of this level is a pain in the ass to fight. Hey, get off! I forgot that they hold you. And they're like, get you ready to be beaten up. And of course, my brain is like, oh, if someone holds me, I can hit jump and then throw them. No, you can do that in Remake. Which, honestly, Streets of Rage 4, including like the soundtracks and sprites of the other games, kind of feels like a remake thing, not gonna lie. And that kind of excites me. That's pretty exciting. Maybe one day I shall do a playthrough of the remake. The fan remake, of course. Unfortunately, even if I were to, I couldn't offer any kind of download since that was officially taken down and I don't want to, like, you know, be that guy. But yeah, remake was, like, really good. Wait, isn't there a 1-up hidden here somewhere? There it is. Hey! You know, I feel like I actually have Remake to thank for telling me the locations of some of these, because I never knew about them. I had no idea about the one at the beginning level, or there, honestly. The only one I've ever seen that, like, is kind of in the open is the one on the ship in the 3rd level. And then you have one that's hidden in the fog in like the alien section as well. There's a lot of hidden 1-ups. I might not even know all of them. Because, well, I mean, they're hidden. PPI. Hi-yo! Yeah, I definitely think that does more damage. Yeah, so this guy. This guy used to be a right pain in the ass. And he kind of still is. Whoa! Mainly because of that. Well, not just because of that, but because he's a little bit of a pain to get into a attack cycle. Nah, he did not mean to do that. I might be able to survive. Grand up! Whoa! See, I love Grand Upper. It has so many good invincibility frames. Now that does a lot of damage. Holy shit. So yeah, you can't like stun lock him because... Woo! 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 Get punched. Get punched. You gonna do it again? You gonna keep doing this? Come on. Oh, there he goes. Woo! Oh. Haha. Stage 2 clear, my boy. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we always used to get stuck on that one. And here comes... Oh, the best music. Oh my god. But I'll have to save that for next time. I'm going to do a short episodes for this one, a little bit nostalgic with the length of these episodes from back in the day. Plus 2 stages per video is pretty nice for me, and also I definitely have food waiting, which is why I have to cut short. So enjoy this Let's Play as a little walk down memory lane as we get prepared for Streets of Rage 4. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Throw us a like if you did, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Okay, thanks. Bye. Come on.